Hey, it's Valerie Montes on Package Design Unboxed. Today we are unboxing Birddogs. Now these guys were on Shark Tank. You can see here they were turned down by Mark Cuban, this guy, and he became enemy number one. These guys are relentless in how hard they go after Mark Cuban, whether it's in their marketing, in their Instagram, on their social, whatever it is, they are nonstop. I found out about these guys from watching Shark Tank. The pants looked really comfortable. They had great testimonials. So I figured, you know what, let's give it a shot. These guys make pants that are just like normal pants or shorts, but what they've got that's different, they've got built-in underwear, right? So they're not like those little bathing suit shorts that you wear as a kid that had like the mesh underwear in there. No, these are like real underwear that are snug and hold you to do all these different things that they're supposed to do, but they're all built into your pants. So it's kind of cool. This is the pack that came. So just looking at all the lines that are happening here, you can see all the coriation, all the fluting, the spacing there, and the thickness of the board tells me this is about a B flute. Now, in terms of like the overall structure, this board feels really spongy. And as you can see on the front here, it didn't hold very well. But what's inside can't be damaged because it's pants. So if you're a brand out there, should you really care about your packaging if your product can't get damaged? Yes, you should, because everything should arrive in pristine condition. I'm not walking into a store and I'm not speaking to a rep. I'm not getting any other brand experience from you other than what I feel when I click through your website and order it. By the time this shows up at my house, I've forgotten that entire experience. And what I need to do now is you need to like reinvigorate that experience. You need to kick it up a notch. You need to start it all over again. And this is your opportunity to do so. And if everything arrives and it is just smashed and looks like the difference between the Big Mac you see on the beautiful menu or the Big Mac you get in the box, it's all like sloppy and smushed. This is sloppy and smushed. This isn't the Big Mac on the menu. Don't be the Big Mac that's smashed and smushed. All right, let's dig into this box. You've got a one color red, you've got a black, so you've got two colors printed on here. There's no tight registration happening here. It's not photography or anything like that. So these graphics, this is going to be flexo. You can look at the edges of the Birddogs. There's no like fuzziness around there. Typically, you're going to get that if you've got multiple colors or screens. So these are just solid, opaque inks. Not a big deal. What seals this entire box is a piece of tape. So if I tear through this tape, like literally, this is a tape, like it's not a killer label. It's not self-adhesive strip that I can tear into this thing and return this if I needed to. It's literally a piece of tape that you would use when you move. This is packing tape. So it's probably on a roll and you just, slap it on. It's crooked. But is that part of the brand? Maybe. So here's what makes a really good unboxing experience, right? Where you've got branding, you tear into the box, you've got some secondary messaging here. It can be anything, whether it's your logo, icon, welcome, some type of introduction. Then when you open this up, you're going to get some kind of messaging on the inside of this. So what's on the inside of this? It says, incredible product, but that juvenile attitude will never sell. Mark Cuban. So that must have been from Shark Tank. I'm sure he said it on that show. And a bunch of other testimonials all the way around. So let's take a look at the inside. It says, it feels like Christian Bale with the blood of a well-suited Filipino boy cursing through you. From Sam Hodgman. All right. So if you've seen American Psycho, you get the reference. On the other side here, it says, built-in underwear saves me 2 seconds a day. That's 12 extra minutes a year to smash bird nests, from Kyle. Then on the other side, you've got my best friend's mom has it says my best friend's mom has huge nipples, from Dylan. All right, so immediately it's funny. I'm sorry. So immediately there's this sense of humor that's coming across, and you've got the product here. You pull the product out. It's in a poly bag. We know that's not recyclable, but let's get into the rest of this copy because this copywriting is hilarious. On the inside here, it says, Birddogs pants come with a small man who will help you put them on, from Andrew. Okay, we know that there's no small man in here. We shook the box out. There ain't nobody coming out. On the other side, you've got, it feels like pressing your front up against a jet in a jacuzzi, from Dr. John Barnett, MD. So he's a doctor, so he knows what he's talking about. Even on the inside, on the other side of this piece, on the part that you don't see when you open it, so it's like this little hidden message over here. It says, gym shorts, great for standing at the airport urinal in your flip-flops and feeling a little spray on your toes, from Madison. Now, if you're a guy and you've been at the airport urinal, you know that feeling. It's not a good feeling. But here's like when you pull the product out of the pack, this quote, testimonial from Birddogs just tells you exactly what you need to know about how they feel about Mark Cuban. Now, the fact that they've printed this on a box, hilarious. I mean, it takes some serious minerals to do something like that, right? Now, let's look at the construction. Now, either this brand is for you or it's not for you. And I mean, they make it pretty clear that they're not backing down. So if I open up this box, it's just a standard box, no craziness. Now, but check this out, right? When you break this box down, there's hidden messages, right? You've got some hidden messages in the packaging. Other side, look, some more hidden messages. And if there's anything that I love is having a hidden message in the pack, because these are all the things that you're going to, you're going to self-discover as a consumer. You're going to open it up. If you're breaking it down for recycling, you might not have seen this when you open up the box, but when you're going out to the trash to put this in the recycle bin, you've broken it down and you see it then, like that's a laugh that happens 3 or 4 hours later, right? So all of a sudden the brand is just, I don't know, it just brings you back to that unboxing experience. Now, if you open this up and you hate this type of humor, that's just going to piss you off. But then you're already not that consumer. So they're not too worried about it, I'm assuming. Then looking on the inside here, let's see what these messages are. It says, I hear the stretchiness comfort fabric comes from real ferrets, cage-free and humanely skinned. All right, obviously it's not, but it's just so tongue-in-cheek. It's going completely opposite to what you would expect from a clothing brand. It's pretty hilarious. This other one I'm not going to read. You've got to get your own box to read that one because that'll probably get me shadow banned from LinkedIn. And this one says, this one's funny. It says, I'm the CEO of a site selling small household appliances in France, and I would like to advertise on your funniest boxes. What's the cost? Clement. So, I mean, just some goofy stuff that's happening on here. So again, box construction, super simple, right? Nothing special here, just a regular mailer. You've got one color on the inside, really cheap, all flexo. Quality of the print doesn't matter because it's all about the copywriting and it's really bold and easy to read. Then on the outside, you've got 2-color print, flexo as well. Again, this board, it's like a sponge. It's super soft and super squishy. It's not good. Not what I would choose. But other than that, this box is hilarious. It's definitely a win. The fact that it's all crushed sucks, but from a branding, marketing, copywriting perspective, this box is amazing. It hits right at their target audience and it draws a specific line in the sand. It says either you're with this brand or you're not. And I think if you're wearing clothes with this logo on it and you see somebody else with it, you're almost creating this community similar to like a Jeep community. When you drive by each other in Jeeps and you wave, as goofy as that is, it's kind of the same because you're all in on the same joke. So you're just making that community even stronger. And the fact that these guys are fearless and going after Mark Cuban is hilarious. So check it out. Go to birddogs.com. This is great packaging. And of course, it's completely recyclable. This is a miss. This tape is a miss, but it's kind of part of the brand. I'd choose to do something better. Thanks so much for joining me on Package Design Unboxed. Stay tuned for the next unboxing. I hope to see you soon. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk soon. See you guys.